way to Boston.
Avenue, across the bridge that spans across the Charles River. So everything that you see here bears the word Harvard, Harvard campus area. All these red brick buildings that you see on your left and right, they're all part of the Harvard campus area. Altogether today, Harvard has approximately 10 graduate and professional schools, which are open. They have the School of Design, they have the School of Educational Law and Public Administration, which are all located in the Cambridge area that's here. They have also the School of Business and Administration, which is very popular here. They are where you could mix, boys and girls could mix together.
Clock Tower.
What's this building on the left, Victoria?
Yeah, I already told you already when we go. So when we go and visit the city of Cambridge, they have quite a few Malaysian students who study here too. Yeah.
Yes.
Do you know what's the meaning of MIT? Okay. Massachusetts Institute of Technology, referred as Massachusetts Avenue Bridge, but often referred as Harvard Bridge, which spans across the Charles River. The Charles River is a very popular site for the annual Charles River rowing competition. I'm not sure MIT was the business. The bridge that we cross is called Harvard Bridge that spans across the Charles River. Once we go across this bridge, Prudential Building on your right. I'm sure all of you are familiar with that word Prudential after the Prudential Insurance Company. It only became a city, or became an incorporated city way back in 1822. This is the Heinz Convention Center. Today it is the Boston Convention Center area on your right. This building here on your right, the Princess Building. This red building around for the yellow line that says the finishing of the annual Boston. This is the one? Yes. Yellow line that you see in front here.
Yeah.
The official finishing line of the Boston Marathon yearly event. Okay, whatever is captured in your camera. Okay. Clock tower on your right. All these buildings that you see on your right hand side here, this is the shopping mall area. Yeah. It's where the people come in and shop. You see the lights are up Christmas. It's called the Boston Common. It's also the very famous narrow
51
streets.
square
You have to be
miles.
careful of going into one-way streets. Okay, so the worst Chinese food I ever eaten. But we have John F. Kennedy Building and all the civil and federal buildings that all the government servants goes to work. It's all in one. It's all in one. A picture of the boat and the sign that says Boston.
You know the Australians
Army, the bank.
Pushpa at Boston Tea Party. This is the harbor.
Tôi có chopper in Boston or something. Atau di New York.
This is the Beaver, replica of the ship from where tea bags were thrown down to the sea. Name is about 7 o'clock Eastern US time, and we are at Boston Radisson Hotel, and we're about to leave for Quebec. Yesterday we left New York, and around about 9:30, and we drove through Manhattan, Brooklyn, Queens, Bronx, and through New England, Maryland, Connecticut, and finally came over to Boston. We stopped at the Harvard University, and then we ended up at the Queens Market. We spent there 3 hours in the bitter cold, had our dinner, and round about 8 o'clock we came to our hotel. This is a nice hotel. It's about 20 minutes drive from the city center. Boston is a wonderful city. It has a special character of its own. It's very nice. Weather is cold. We are yet to see how cold it is. We are going out for breakfast now, and we'll be driving over to Quebec, and it's going to take about 8 to 9 hours. Signing off from Boston, leaving for breakfast. Hi, Pushpa.
Yes, dear.
Good morning.
Morning.
Had a good sleep?
Very good sleep.
How is this place?
Oh, it's wonderful.
Wonderful, huh? And we'll be leaving for
I will be living for
Quebec in Canada.
Canada.
And this is the last post
That's right.
United States.
That's right.
It has been a wonderful tour,
That's right.
but hectic.
That's right.
Radisson Hotel, Boston, USA.
find that Boston has got a diversity of people
Right.
from all nations, and they come here to visit.
Uh-huh.
And Boston is a nice place to visit, and they've got good eateries,
Right.
good museum of fine arts.
How do you find your business here? Do you make good income?
Good income. It's a good income if you can find work, but
Right.
the economy is a little tough right now. But
Right.
we are hardy New Englanders, so we hang in there.
Right. Say roughly every. It's about 10 minutes to 12 Eastern USA time. We had our short lunch at St. John's Berry. It's very cold outside. It's a nice cozy restaurant here. This is St. John's Berry. We are leaving now. Yeah. Okay. We are leaving now for Quebec. It's a nice cozy place. You know, hot coffee is absolutely essential. Normally I don't take coffee, but it's so cold here. Typical English houses. Time is 1 p.m. Eastern USA time. We have come to the border of United States of America, and hereafter we'll be entering Canada, and we will move forward to Quebec. Well, Pushpa is doing the shooting, and we are at the border of United States of America, and we're going to enter Canada.
Somebody spilled a big bag of flour.
Hot big face! Beat up! Opponent. But the ace detective's mastery of karate, Johnny, combined with his gun.
1993. It is about 7 a.m. Eastern USA time. We are in Canada, Quebec. I am filming from my hotel, Holiday Inn, Quebec. This is the view from my hotel room. It's a fantastic city, but the whole area, it's almost covered by snow. I have a fantastic panoramic view of the city from the window of my hotel. Some stars here again. Now we are signing off from Quebec, Canada, Holiday Inn Hotel, and hereafter, after a short tour of Quebec, we'll be moving over to Montreal. Well, it is a Deepavali Eve, and it's a strange land to celebrate Deepavali. Nevertheless, I take this opportunity to wish all my relations, my friends, well-wishers, a very happy Deepavali in advance. It's unfortunate we will not be able to join them, Hi.
Hi, Ji.
Selamat pagi.
Selamat pagi.
Apa khabar? This is the view at the rear of the cafeteria. This is the old part of Quebec.
Yes. Yes. Okay, so Quebec means it's an Indian word, and it means of Quebec, not all the suburbs. With all the suburbs, it's more than 500,000. Okay, this part of the city is the old part of the city. Not as old as the one around the Chateau Frontenac, but it's the old part anyway. So in this area here, we are near the river, very close to the river. This is the train station. So you can see the architecture, and the roof is made with copper. Copper is good for 100 years old. Okay? So this, you can see two parts. The gray one is the new part, and the green one is the old part. Only this part is the train station. The green one with the roof is all outside. Okay? That's income tax. That's a federal building income tax. The other part is the train station. And this train station was closed for many years for the train coming in the city, because the people didn't want to get the train in the city because it was too dangerous. So the train had to stop in Sainte-Foy. But as it was not good for business, they decided to bring back the train in the city. So it's 5 years now that we do have the train coming back in the city for the tourist people. On the back of it, with the chimney, that's the Daishowa company. That's a pulp and paper company. And this company belonged to the Japanese people since 4 years now. They're doing good business. They are good manager and good business. So you can see the river here. That's the St. Lawrence River. And the St. Lawrence River is the third largest one in North America, after the Mississippi and the Mackenzie River. On the other side of the river, so you see that's really narrow.
Janine.
Janine.
Right. Where do you stay? You stay here?
I live in Quebec, yes.
Very nice. Thank you. We are about to begin the tour. It's very slippery, but the sun is coming up. The chateau, we're going up.
The walls of the second habitation of Champlain. And when they built this church, they used the same walls, the same foundation as it was for the second houses of Champlain in 1608. And at the beginning here, it was called Place du Marché, Market Place. The river was...
The church, built in 1668.
You can see it's really narrow, usually no car except for the cabbage. Funicular to come in Place Royale. That's the easiest way. It costs $1 each run. $1 to come down and $1 to go up. And you take the funicular in these houses here. You discover the Mississippi.
Yes.
You may take the stairs. Here, get down the first stairs on your left and then get to the bus. Of course.
The oldest street in Canada.
Yes. Who will be all invited? Well, only the group. Only the group. Only the group. Yes. I can't marry without him. You know that, huh? You know that in Quebec, in Canada, we do play, and it's our national. On your right, on your left, I'm sorry. That's an hospital, and that was the first hospital built in North America. That's the Hôtel Dieu de Québec, and it was built in 1639 by the young nuns. And at the beginning, they built it in Sillery, in the suburb, near the river, but it was too dangerous for the young nuns. So they decided to bring the office for cancer research. We have many. And before the big shopping stores, at that time it was a small, tiny church that had been enlarged and rebuilt many times. Each time they rebuilt the church, Monseigneur de Laval, in 1663. So Monseigneur, 1801. Inside of here, built in 1810, you know, and with that castle is built with snow. And to build would be a lot of water. It took 9 years. The architect was Eugène Etienne Taché. Okay, and even
Pushpa walking back through the ice from the Parliament building. It's very slippery and very cold. Temperature is almost 0 point. This morning it was -2 degrees centigrade.
because we didn't have any war in Quebec after that time. But it's still the Canadian, it's a federal park. But okay, on your left you have the drill hall. That's where the young military come for the exercise. You can see a few of them here. Station I show you at the beginning of the tour. And it's almost the same also as the Chateau Frontenac. You see the small tour, the small, and the roof is made with copper, really white. It's nice. And you can see all the small place that we can go for sliding, for exercise. So all year around, we can come on the Plain of Abraham and having fun, having a lot of gifts that we receive from people of New York for the summertime, but not each day. That's the average we have in Quebec, usually. And it's very windy also in Quebec City. Lot of wind.
It costs
Did you see the buggy on the other side? Look at the buggy.
Buggy, this is known as a buggy.
So you can see the Pampers. See the small part across the street also? So you see the small building, the gray building, the small one with the hole? That's what we call the pigeonnier. That's for pigeon. That's the condominium for pigeon. That's a good reason. So she wants to come in Quebec and get baby in Quebec, huh? So just take care. Just take care. For the third one, we get $7,000.
Oh!
Can we have 3? Even 4. And the fourth one is also 4. No, 4, it's too much. Too much work.
Sounds like in the old days when they had 10 kids, they had 16 kids.
And you get nothing.
14, 15.
How many do you have?
2, buddy. So you can see the small street. And here at the back, you have a convent. That's the Ursuline convent that was built, founded in 1639. And at the beginning, it was for the young sister, and now it's a private school for young.
November 1993. Time is 11:45. We just had our lunch at Quebec, and at 12:15 we are leaving for Montreal. It's a nice, cozy restaurant. Prices are all in French. One can make out, but it is difficult. There is no English translation. to 12.
Way out to the Atlantic Ocean. The St. Lawrence Seaway or the St. Lawrence River is a very, very important waterway for ocean-going cargoes that travels from England and Europe, going through the... Two more to go. Travels all the way out to your right and makes its way out. Okay, it makes its way out to the Atlantic Ocean. If you come here in the month of April, you could see chunks and chunks of ice on the river melting, melting, starting to melt. If you come during the winter, you will see a white coating. You will see a hill, a green area. Best place to go to if you like to have a good view, a panoramic view of the whole area of Montreal, and the St. Lawrence River. First French explorer that came here in the year 1535. He was a French navigator. He was assigned by the King of France to come